Alright guys, I'm back and I'm not at a car show. I'm in the garage. Time to get the Dodge Charger prepared. So I got all the necessary stuff, as y'all can see. I had to rent a harmonic balancer puller, extractor. I ain't get to that point yet. So this is gonna be a long one, people. So basically what I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be working on the ATI harmonic balancer, which I actually assembled already in the house. Let me show y'all real quick. Right. Basically I had to put it together. So I put it together, I torqued it. So that's basically that's ready to rock and roll. I got my bolt, right? I got my new belt. What else I got? I actually bought a new thermostat actually also. So I actually, while I'm here, I'm just gonna change the thermostat, which is right here. So now what I'm doing is I'm just pre-gaming everything. I took out the splash pins already from underneath here. Everything is all out. I'm all jacked up. As y'all can see, this is low carb business. If you got a drop car, you gotta do all of this right here. So just in case, because I looked at videos, but you know how videos be sometimes, it'd be like, do this, do that. So I'm preparing myself in like 10 different ways on how to do this, because I never basically did this on a Dodge Charger before. So I'm trying to figure out, I've seen a lot of people, they was like, to break the damper bolt, basically put it here, jam the torque bar and let it break it. But what I was just looking at, I was looking at the rotation of how when you start it goes. So the rotation from this way, it goes that way. So we know right is the tight, left is the loose. You understand what I'm saying? So I just gotta follow that rotation basically, because a lot of them was like, they try to use the you know, the impact gun, no good. Either I got a big breaker bar, but I don't know if that's gonna like, you know, like turn the crank force, turn the crank. Basically, that's maybe what's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna run through another video real quick when I get to that point. So yeah, it's just going through all of this little tedious stuff and just trying to get it done. So y'all already see I got all the tools, I got all the stuff. I'm ready to get this done. So hopefully we get this knocked out tonight. And also I have the thermostat from Mopar. Basically I gotta go get it. I got it in the truck. So let's go to the truck real quick. Had to switch spots real quick, guys. So after this, I'm going on tour, people. Going on tour. Renzel just need an oil change. So yeah, here's the Mopar thermostat. Cost a little couple of bucks, but I want to get that done because, you know, I got like 100 on it. Made in Mexico. Maybe because I got this on Temu or something, or Alibaba. Made in Mexico, not China. Yeah. So this is a little bit tedious, people. I had to even break out the big torque bar, the big boy, the gear wrench. If y'all know about it, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So this is the big boy right here. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So this right here has a high torque. It goes up to from 25 to 250 torque. This is the big boy right here. It's not the little torque bar, the big boy, as y'all can see, the digital with the flex head. So this is what's going to be torquing it today. The torque spec is 239. And nah, that's a torque it, man. It's not to break it. Yeah, so I want to show y'all this real quick before I actually start to. So this is basically a harmonic balancer puller extractor, and this is the installer kit. So all this came out from AutoZone, right, for rental. Right, just want to kind of, and I actually, what I did, guys, I actually I cleaned it before, you know, I had to use a brake cleaner to clean it before I actually going to use it. So basically, this is the installer kit. I have pre-game everything, so I'm gonna be using this one, this, And I got to see about this because I didn't get that far in my head yet with this. But when I get to the, I'll figure these. But I know this. I didn't get to this far. I gotta look at the video again. So, and then this is the extractor, right? And I gotta figure out which one of these I'm gonna be using and whatever. I gotta look at the video again to see basically how to do all of this. So AutoZone got this for rental. That's a blessing. So I'm not buying this because I am not doing this again. So, all right. So I got that. And I got a piece of cardboard to put around in the back of the radiator because I want to take the radiator out, but you already know. So just trying to get this done, people. So yeah, I already see, man. I'm trying to just kind of take my time and I'm on a time frame, but I'm trying to get this all done tonight. So, all right, I'll be back with y'all when I start to get some progress. All right, guys, I'm back again. The fan is the hardest thing in the planet to take off. So the internet be lying. They be lying when you be looking at these videos. They be like, oh, drop it from the bottom, whatever. I had to take it out from the top. So basically, as I said, I took out damn near all the hoses. I drained the antifreeze because anyway, I am changing the thermostat, which is right here, right? So I'm actually gonna just change out all the antifreeze. I'm actually not even gonna use the antifreeze because at one point before, as it got some particles in the antifreeze because I thought I had like a little leak or something, but it actually was the bottle. So it actually has like some kind of radiator stop leaking there. So I'm actually gonna just dump all of that out and just put fresh coolant in there. But as I said, the hardest thing to get out is the fan. So the fan method, how I did it was I had the easiest thing, if you ever gonna take the fan out, is you see you gotta take out the throttle body. You gotta take out the housing in that. I dropped all the hoses in the bottom, came out. The top hose is removed, right, to give it clearance to basically come out because what's happening is these Dodge Mopar, whatever, they so stupid, is they have this right here was hitting, this right here, these motors was basically hitting on the water pump, the AC compressor. So it got a little bit crazy here, man. So at one point, man, I was about to take the water pump out, people, and take out all this right here just to get clearance, just to knock this out. So now I'm at a point now, got all that out. So now I got to take out that crankshaft damper bolt. So everybody on the internet, AI, everybody's telling me basically is to put it here, which is in here, right? It's solid in here. And basically, when you bump, you got to bump the motor, right? It's basically gonna bump, twist, and basically get it out. So we at that point right now. So as I said, it's late. This is gonna have to be continued tomorrow. So I got only to the point of taking out the fan. I took out all the hardware for basically the coolant, the hoses, everything. And the next thing tomorrow, once I get this bumped out, right, I'm just gonna work on this first. Once I get that harmonic balancer out, whatever, the last thing I'm gonna do is do the thermostat. But the main thing is already getting this out and getting it reinstalled, and then everything else should be 1, 2, 3. So, all right, so I guess y'all gonna actually see a good part of this video because we're gonna bump, right, and see if that method works, which I believe is gonna work. Just to loosen this bolt. So I got the correct socket. I have a 6-point. I was about to use a 12, but I happen to have a 6, so we're on the right path with that. I got the 14 karat gold breaker bar, right? So basically I'm gonna let it do what it do. So all right, Pops, ready to crank up. So I got Pops is gonna basically crank up the charger. Let me get it basically ready. on. Alright. It's all yours. Just close the door and I'll let you know. I'll let you know what happened to my light. Alright people, this is a little scary. So gotta make sure everything does what it does real quick. Alright, hold on. Scary moment. You already know what you gotta do. Got your foot on the brake and hold on. Press and say, wait, hold on. Let me get over here. Alright, 1, 2, 3, go ahead. Alright, Dad, turn it off. Whoa, that was it. Whoa, just press and, yeah, because it came out, that's why. Yeah, you like, just press and press again. Alright, folks, this. Alright, it popped it. You good? It popped it. Make sure you ain't do no. Yeah, that shit was about to like the car's about to take off on you.
When you take out?
Yeah, it came out. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is long.
Nah. So guys, that was the method right there. It's a little scary there. 1, 2, 3. Goddamn. Car's about to take off.
When you put the other one.
Then I have to so this is the new one. Alright.
No, I'm talking about the piece that fell off.
What piece that fell off?
The piece that fell off.
What piece that fell off?
Wasn't there a piece that fell off inside it?
Oh nah, that fell out. I threw that away by mistake. That's gone.
That's not.
Excuse me. So that's the old one. This is the new one. See what I'm saying?
So you why you screwing back on that one? Why you putting it?
All right, guys. I'm gonna tap back in with y'all for a second. Let me explain this to Pops. Be back. All right, guys. Day 2. Back to this. I'm gonna do a quick recap on everything I've done. As I said, y'all see this open spot right here. I'm gonna change the thermostat on this. So I'm at the point where I'm about to take out this pulley with the tool. So I got that. I had to remove this, the fan. Yo, Dodge, Mopar, as I say, y'all goofy for the way y'all set this fan in here. Make it mad difficult to come out. Super goofy. Goofy. Great car, but the way they compact some of this stuff, man, they super goofy as hell. Real dumb. So another thing, still trying to I'm online trying to figure out the damn torque spec for the damn boat. So on the internet I'm getting like 3 different ones. So I'll call my partner and see if he got a program or something where he can narrow down that exact torque spec. Because at first AI was telling me 239 pound-feet. So I'm like, all right, went back and I double checked. Now it's giving me like 4 different ones, so we can't do that. So gotta figure that part out. Then the next part is when I get ready to put the new pulley back in to torque. When I'm torquing it now, what's going to happen is the pulley is going to spin. So now they sell things to prevent it from spinning, but I think in this case right here, I may have to they have a flex plate cover, and they got like teeth. So I'm gonna have to take that cover out and maybe put a pry bar on it, secure it on it, and try to torque it. As I said, man, yo, this right here is, you know, certain things, like as I said, they was charging $600. Sometimes I feel like I should just pay the $600, and I kind of got through it. But I already know. I mean, I know the vibes. I know it's trial and error. YouTube, some of these guys here is goofy on YouTube that did this video because they don't show or they don't tell. Like, don't get me wrong, I try my best to show whatever I could show. You know what I mean? If I got the cameraman on deck. But when I'm doing it, it's like I try to explain, like, yo, look, I had to put a piece of cardboard back here, right? Basically to cover this. Like, some people show that, some people don't, right? As I said, the fan is super goofy as hell. When I'm installing it back, I'm basically gonna record and show y'all the goofiness I gotta go through actually to get it back. But it is super goofy. So let me see, my angling and my position is mad weird. I can't hold the camera and I don't got noise motion on deck right now. So I'm gonna try to put it here on the stand right here. Hopefully we could work and we could talk, basically do what I'm doing. So I'm just at this point right now. I want to get this out. I want to get this reinstalled with the new one, right? Get the bolt tightened. So what I did also real quick, I did like a little guide right here. Basically when I put it here, just to see this is how the pulley sit. Like kind of like a measurement. So when I put back the new one, kind of need to sit between, this is like the end point between this range right here from this cardboard. So this is kind of like my little ruler, my little guide right here. So, you know, just little safety things. But as I said, I want to get this done today, people. So basically the way this is kind of lined up, right? This was the recommended way from the instructions how to take this out. So hopefully everything work out and I could get this out, because had a hard time last night. It's like when you're doing something for the first time, it's like it's just taking your time and just making sure everything is basically everything is what it is, man. That's basically what it is, people. So it's just like me. I like to take my time. If I don't understand something, I basically gotta stop and I gotta go back again and go on the internet. So I like to take my time and do certain things. So like I said, just trying to figure this out. And as I said, the two main things in my head, right, like I was telling y'all, was how to I need the torque spec, and I need something to basically I need something basically to what I'm saying, basically to hold the, I guess, just trying to see if I have any action here. Something to basically hold, I guess, the flex plate key to get this issue out. So let me try to. So this is just another part of getting this in, taking this out, getting a new one pressed in, and like I need to get this ish out. So actually, what I'm gonna actually do, people, you have to put y'all on a time lapse. So I'll try to get this out. It looks like this is gonna take some goddamn time. Get this ish out. Whew. All this takes time. That's what I'm saying. It takes time. So just wanted to hurry up and pop out so I can get on to the next one, because the ish now is putting all this stuff back and still waiting on my homeboy to hit me back up with that goddamn torque spec. Or I was thinking about if he can't think, maybe if I call Dodge or somebody look at and be like, yo, but you know, these dudes be funny too as hell. You know what I mean? With information as always. So, I don't know. Somebody need to help the kid out. and show me some love. Ooh, that's why I wanted to actually get like one of them a flex head ratchet wrench. I was trying to rent one. That's gonna be one of my next investment, a whole set of ratchet wrenches. So now I could just be like bang, 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 bang. I actually wanted to get like a long one, so it'd be up here and I could be like bang, bang, bang. You know what I mean? But you see the cardboard trick, people? Cardboard trick makes sense, so you just don't bang up your I actually bent some of the fins when I was actually taking out the fan. Fan is super goofy, man. And I'm gonna keep on saying it, man. Seen videos where people like take it out from the bottom. You know, that ish is not coming out from the bottom. Like they want you to like, I was at a point where I was gonna take out the whole radiator, the whole nose just to get that fan out. Cause I ain't wanna break nothing else. And I'm like, yo, like this is goofy as hell. Like Dodge, like Mopar. I keep on saying Dodge, Mopar. Like y'all designer, yo, come on, man. Y'all gotta make things a little bit user friendly. Like if you ever seen the Jeep Wrangler, my brother got one, right? Yo, the whole motor, like everything is like pushed back. You got all this room right here in the front to work. Mad space in the front, in the bay to work. Everything here, which is super cool. But then they tuck in, do all kind of other, like, yo, if I gotta be a car designer, yo, like, listen, like, y'all make it super goofy. Like, and I'm like, why y'all make it so goofy? Like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, I get it, because y'all want people to come back. Dodge told me to do this job $1,900. Y'all want me to spend $1,900 for labor, right? For some little kid that just graduated school, basically to come and break up everything in my car, loose clips and whatnot, man. So I'm like, you know what? Let me knock this out like Pacquiao. And all of this thing right here is just time. Just time, that's what it is. So I got a little bit of time, but knock it up. And then after I knock this out, everything good, right onto the Toyota, people. That's why I gotta check. I had to like, you know, like the car show thing, I love it. I gotta do what I gotta do, but I gotta grind. I gotta get this stuff done and go to the car shows, to participate in the car shows and whatnot. Like, you know what I mean? Alright guys, I'm trying to get y'all a better angle. Don't mind me talking so much. It's just, as I said, I'm just, you know, expressing myself for what I'm doing here. So, as I said, this is some work. Wish I had a lift. If I had a lift, then I maybe would have been done. I don't know if I would have been done already, because I'm the type of person, like, I really take my time. I make sure and I'm looking at different things while I'm here. Something else goofy happened. My damn headlight, I don't know if I blew the fuse or something, but when I hit the button on the remote, the passenger side one don't even like come on like it used to. I gotta check the fuse on that one and see what happened there. Let's see if this thing, I think we almost there, people, so make sure y'all stay with me. Get this out and get this ATI goddamn joint in here so I can coolant. I gotta maybe get another thing of coolant. I think I got one bottle already. I gotta get another bottle. I'm gonna go to AutoZone to get that one, people, because that Mopar shit is like, I think they want like $40 for that bottle. And I'm like, dude, I paid $100 for the damn thermostat. And one thing again, 30,000 miles of thermostat had went, and I guess the thermostat, I guess the way they sell the new, how they do it from the dealer, I think you actually supposed to get a new temperature sensor supposed to come with it in a new thermostat. So I don't know. That's what I be telling y'all sometimes. Like, I don't know. Like, you know, sometimes these dealers be like doing like a little okey doke on you, like, or, you know, like they be saying they change shit, and then sometimes they didn't change the shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I do everything my goddamn self, people, because I don't got time for it, man. All right, so this thing is about to drop. I just actually felt it just release from whatever. So this is actually out, people. Get this out of here. And shit. Do I have room for this shit to come out of here? I think I'm gonna have to disconnect this damn tool. Cause I don't think this is gonna. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna make a mark on my marker. And I like to mark everything, cause like that's a good rule of thumb. Like, so always mark everything. And just put a mark here. Exactly where the hell, how I took it out. X, Y, Z. So, do I got clearance? Let me see. I may gotta come from the side or something. Let's see, homeboy. Alright, so boom. Let me see how the fuck. Yup. Up. What the fuck? Just trying to see where I'm gonna take this shit out and where I'm at. So, there's fucking something in this goddamn way. Bolt in the way. Goddamn. Like, alright, let me gotta fucking MacGyver this shit out. That was in my way. I think I maybe was better off coming out through the other side. Cause, let me see, rigorroll. Up. Alright guys, so let's talk about this ish. Let me see. So this is what the hell Dodge Cooney has. So as I was telling y'all, if y'all ain't know, it had this let me take this out while I'm here. It had this this goddamn hockey puck, which I don't got the hockey puck no more, honestly. That was in the center of this shit. Let me make sure I don't lose nothing, because this is a rental with this ish. Alright, let me take out this one. So the hockey puck. The damn hockey puck fell out. Yeah, I was talking to a dude. Y'all looked at my last video when I went to Northport. They had a gentleman with a he had a Challenger, and then I was asking him about, you know, yo, the harmonic, the hockey puck came out of your joint. He was like, yeah. He was like, he was doing an oil change, whatever, and fell on his head. You know what I mean? So I would let him know I was driving all that shit with my shit just rattling around in the damn shit. And I found it. I don't know what it was. So yeah, so he went through it. He was one of the first people physically I spoke to that went through it. Everybody else that has these Mopar, these Chargers, basically, I think they want to stay under the warranty, under the specs and all that. So they don't overdrive it, like, you know what I mean? So he was like, he had 70-something thousand miles. If y'all looked at the video, he had like 2 joints that happened, but the years was a little bit older. So, so basically, guys, this right here, see, I still have the rubber, there's like a rubber gasket in there. Mine's actually still in there and it come out, but it basically popped out, like, you know what I mean? So, which is like super corny, but it popped out, but all right, whatever. So now here comes the other thing. So now I got a match, but this ATI, these things look a little bit different. You know what I mean? But let's see, because that hub look like it's longer. So it look like this thing kind of poke out a little bit more, but I don't know. Let's put y'all on the stand real quick. And let me get some light in the air so we could take a look at this. Very good light, people. I love this light. I gotta get another one. Actually, I actually was supposed to get another one before I actually started doing this work, because I have the underneath light, and lighting is important. But this thing takes like all night to damn charge. That's the only bad thing about it. And Dodge right here, corniness right here, because this is not even a let me see if I put it. Nope. I had it here like this yesterday, like this. Like this, and I think I had a MacGyver or some ish like this, yeah. So, but you could angle it basically, which is cool, and get it a little bit brighter. Right, see how bright that got? Shit. All right, let's get this out the way real quick. Let's put this right here. Let's take a quick look at the difference between this one right here and this one. Right, so, what I'm seeing which is different is this thing right here. This hub part is way taller than my standard one. So you see how this one got more height and this one here. So I hope I don't have an issue in terms of, because this just pokes out like crazy. But let's see. So if I go from, basically I'm measuring, I guess I'm measuring from here to here. I guess it's gonna work because of the way it's set up. It's like in some reverse form, whatever. But I gotta get, this is gonna be my, I guess my thumbnail. And they have a groove actually in the back for some reason. It has a groove, I'm gonna show you. With this one, so this one here has see this lip right here? But I don't see a lip on this one. And that's the thing. So I'm gonna have to go underneath there, or I gotta actually I gotta sneak my camera down there, and I gotta take a picture to see what the hell is going on down there, right? So recommended people is like put some anti-seize or some lubricant when it's going back in, which I guess I'll use the anti-seize. And let's put this on a timer real quick. 5 seconds. Flash on. And let's try to let me see if I could get a picture, which I see a good picture right here. Obviously, where I gotta go on. I'll take one more. Here you go. So let's take a picture to see what's going on here. There's a seal around there, right? And this is what we looking like, but I'm not seeing no, well, I just said I gotta go underneath. I was just looking to see if I see like an indication of something with a groove, because this has a groove, but this groove is maybe for vehicles that have grooves, maybe. I don't know, because I don't see a groove. All right, so I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a minute. Let me get underneath the car, and let me see what's next with this, and let me get this this tool here back into the box. Tap back in with y'all in a second. All right, guys, I'm just want to do a quick recap, which a lot of people don't do, which I don't know why, because you're doing content and we're trying to teach and help each other. So if anybody has the same problem and you decide you want to be like me and do it yourself, and you want to go and you want to use ATI, I can't recommend, and which I don't recommend. All I do is tell you what I'm doing and try to show you what I'm doing. So what I did, I went to AutoZone, which I want to show y'all, right? And I rented this harmonic balancer puller, part number 57187, right? So basically, I had to use this tool, because I'm going to show y'all. I'm putting it away now. If I could get it back, I guess that goes here or here, right? For Mopar, I got a 2020 wide body 6.4. These right here, because I started out trying these, but these right here is for our Mopar. So basically you have to put it in there. I kind of showed you already in the video kind of how I get it in. It's a little bit difficult actually catching them in there because you really don't got no visibility. You can't see a goddamn thing. But this is basically, if you're gonna try to do it, right? This is basically the steps right here. And then at the end of when I get everything back together, I'm gonna verbally, you know, have the conversation again and let y'all know the corny parts and whatever. But for now, this is the direction. This puller right here, basically, I've seen people use a bunch of different pullers, but I guess this worked. So just to let y'all know. So as y'all can see, like it wasn't really like a hard tedious thing getting it out. So it wasn't bad at all. So not bad at all. Getting it out, but now this I have to prep now to get this one in. So as I said, I'm gonna put some anti-seize in the back, and I am going to try to press this in the best way I can. And as I said, I ain't go back OEM, so it's a little bit different with this ATI. And let me see the alignment and getting that back. And then, as I said, I have two concerns is still I didn't get the torque spec, and then at the moment of torquing is basically to prevent the flywheel. I mean, to prevent the pulley from moving, which I kind of think I seen the flex plate cover, like you could check it. But I gotta jack the vehicle, man. I believe that's what I seen when I went underneath there. So basically, I'm gonna try maybe jack this up to the highest point, and then try to see how I could figure that point out. So that's just another thing I have to do. This goes here, I believe. Right. This goes here. I think they go upside down. But damn, what the hell does this go? That's what I was looking at yesterday. That go right here, whatever the hell that is. Yeah, alright, so y'all already see what we got here. So this is, as I said, this is maybe used for a bunch of different vehicles also, but just for this 6.4 2020, this is basically what I use, and y'all basically seen that. So these is maybe, as I said, for different vehicles and stuff like that, why not? But all right, so this part is done, and on now to the next one, people. So I have to find my anti-seize. I maybe have it in one of these boxes, and this is DIY person life. If you don't know, you know. If you're not into cars like that, then you wouldn't know. You know what I mean? Because this is what we car guys, car junkies, mechanics, whatever you want to call it, go through. We got a little bit of something all over the place, because you know why? You never know when you're working. And when you're working in the grinder, I gotta actually dump this oil in. This week I gotta send that back to AutoZone. That's all that motor oil and all that whatnot. And let me go in the trunk of the Charger and look for the y'all see Renzel on deck. Y'all already know the vibes. And y'all already know I got Bathsheba. And I am looking for my anti-seize, and my anti-seize is right here. Right, so I'm on anti-seize, basically this, I mean, they said lubricant anti-seize, but I got anti-seize, so put some anti-seize around there, let it slip and slide. I guess I gotta put it actually in here, or basically out here or whatever. Let it let it slip and slide, let it do what it do. All right, so I'm gonna tap back in with y'all in a minute. Let me at least get this set in there, and then we'll talk about it. All right, guys, so ran into a little dilemma, right? So basically the installer kit, this got short extensions right here. So basically, let me kind of show y'all. As y'all can see right here, I need a long reach harmonic balancer installer for Ford and GM. I had got this one, the short one, which I wasn't sure, because actually I was actually gonna rent both of them because I didn't know which one I actually needed. But I actually need this one. So yeah. So there go my dilemma. So I'm gonna go now to see if they have this one and return this one. Because I got to the point where I'm in there, I put it in there, and I'm like, wait a minute, let me pregame, make sure I have the right one. So this is the right end, I believe. But just it can't go into the hole. So there's always something, people. So I have to now stop and take a break, which I'm gonna take a break, and run the AutoZone. I guess I could return. I don't need this no more, so I'm gonna return that. I'm gonna return this, and I'm gonna rent that one. So hopefully, once all that, I believe, gets in there. As I said, I still have to get the crank bolt issue resolved. And once I get that part resolved, and just change the thermostat, put everything back, the fan should be maybe just the most tedious thing to get back, and I should be Gucci. So let me get to it, because I don't want to be here all day. I actually want to get this back together and get this back together and start a pregame on the Toyota. So all right, as I said, the grind don't stop. You already know the vibes. Let me run to AutoZone. So this is, as I said, this is just a little tedious nonsense. You gotta go back and forth. So if in my head, man, I was thinking about, should I just run and order them, because just in case, because I just really didn't know which one I was actually gonna need. So food for thought, people, food for thought. All right, so I'm gonna tap back in with y'all. So we saw him. All right, peace. All right, guys, ran into another problem again. This is what I'm talking about. So now, as y'all can see, this right here, right? I'm gonna show y'all this, because I don't think y'all want y'all to see this. So I went to rent a long reach harmonic balancer puller, right? So basically, y'all see right here, GM, right, M16-20. So I had another kit already, a shorter one. So, but just looking at this is long, right? So my issue is here, people, right? Which, let me try to see if I can show y'all this thing will hold. So my issue here is this thing right here, right? Even if I try to go in here, it's basically gonna hit, can't go in, it's gonna hit the radiator because it's long, right? And I need something a little bit shorter so we could go in and I could do this and take it out. So basically what I'm trying to say, this is just too long, and the other one I rented was basically the body had the head and then it goes into a whole big body, and it was basically not the correct one. So that's the dilemma right now where I'm stuck on, is getting an installer tool, basically. So I'm about to look online. I think a lot of people using something called Maddox or something like that. I think they was getting it from Harbor Freight. So they was purchasing it. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna bring this back, right, people? I'm gonna bring this back to AutoZone, gonna get my money. They charged me something like $70 to rent this, right? I'm gonna check Advanced Auto to see what Advanced Auto have. If not, then I guess I have to, I may have to do a purchase. I don't know if I could do a purchase and return or something. I don't know, but I'm gonna check that kit out. I'm gonna look online, man. Hopefully, I don't know, man. This is what it is. This is the stuck part. The stuck part. So I'm stuck at this point. I'm stuck at this point, people. So I ain't gonna bust my brain fighting too much. So as I said, bring this back. Go to Advanced Auto, see what they got, if they got anything. If not, anything that I think is suitable that's gonna fit, then basically I'm gonna run to Harbor Freight and see what they got and take it from there. You know what I mean? And that's kind of how I gotta do this now. So I don't know. Sometimes I be thinking I should have just took it to the shop, spend the $600, boom, boom, boom. I'll be driving already. You know what I mean? But here we go, Mr. DIY wanna do it himself, right? And this is where I'm stuck at. And this is why sometimes sometimes why I don't do things, because now I don't want to buy tools. I don't want to buy certain things to do certain things, you know? So this renting thing right here, AutoZone, good thing it came out, but getting it back in is another situation. All right, I'll tap back in with y'all when I get some results. All right, guys, I'm back. So my dilemma, right? The internet, I call it the internet. Internet be giving, sometimes they give good information, false information. Sometimes they give you a runaround or blah, blah. People do videos and tell you, just to do a video. And so, back to this. So what it's looking like is, I went to Advanced Auto, saying they have a combo kit with with a puller and a installer, but the sizes is still the same thing. You got the short and you got the super long. So what I'm looking like, people, this bumper gotta come out. I gotta drop the radiator. Didn't want to go that route, but look like I gotta go that route. So watched a few videos, is the whole nose come out. So more than likely, I gotta basically take all this stuff out. Everything in the bottom is out already. I basically had drained the radiator because I was actually getting ready to do, I know y'all can't see because I don't got my light, but I was gonna do the thermostat. So basically I took off the damn top hose off the radiator. I disconnected the bottom one already. It's actually disconnected because I had an issue with the fan. So that's basically disconnected. This hose is basically running off of the water pump. So as I said, more than likely this is the route I have to, and I already took the push pins, like I was trying to get the radiator out. So basically it's like I'm already in that category already. So this hose is out, it's tucked in the corner. So now, as I said, it's just never took the bumper out before. So I did try to I gave myself enough clearance basically here, as y'all can see. I removed the vehicle here, thank God. I got this. I got room, so I got room to work. So as I said, it's just to get to that point, people. So what I'm gonna do is, I guess I have to, it look like this right here. That's 1, 2. I don't know what else is holding this this nose. So it look like 1, 2. Maybe it's something in here after I'm trying to think, should I take the wheel out and take this whole this covering out? Maybe I have to do that also. And then that's just one part. So now I have to, I think the bottom frame, see that bottom frame right there? I believe it gotta come out. So I don't got an impact because my impact basically died on me. So all right, well listen, you know what? Now this is I wanted to get this done in a few days or something, but you know what? Now it's just for me to take my time and do everything correctly, bag everything up and get it done. So I'm not even, now this became a project of me not even rushing, because that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get it done in 2 days, whatever, but this is becoming something else. So I'll take my time, do what I gotta do, put it back, and that's basically how this is looking right now. So I'm not gonna give y'all, this is gonna be a bunch of different videos, because as I said, it's just me really going through this. And so I'm gonna do a little bit tonight, I'm gonna do a little bit tomorrow, and that's what it is. So more than likely I'm gonna take this wheel out. I'm gonna take the wheel out, tuck it, get everything out, break everything down, and just take it from there. So alright guys, we got work to do. So I'm just gonna be consistent with it. That's the thing, is just being consistent with it, keep on doing it, and that's it. I had to take a little mental break today and basically revisit, watch videos and stuff like that. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my tools together, get myself together, revisit all of this, and just take my time with it, because I've been beating the road already, people. Y'all already know I've been beating the road or Renzel, whatever. This car actually been sitting right here for basically since January. So now is not a time for me to just, all right, I gotta do it now. I gotta figure it out now. No, figure it out now correctly, the best way to do it. And if anything else, maybe I gotta change in the mix, I'm gonna do that. So that's basically how I'm thinking. I'm gonna take my time, slow down a little bit, because I was a little antsy, because I wanted, but I got a few days off, so I'm just gonna utilize those days and do as much as I can. And other projects, the only thing I'm gonna do is, I'm not even gonna stop. I wanna put some JB well on this right here. Gotta look at it, I think the field drop there, start it up. Put some JB well on here, and maybe I could start the Toyota a little bit. I got the spot right here, so maybe I kind of may have to like bounce around now with vehicle. So I want to try to get the Toyota done actually before I go back to work. So I'm gonna be bouncing around, man. This is that DIY-ish. So car show wise, I may try to I don't know. Maybe I try to do something on Saturday, but right now, I got to do my own little thing, people. I got to get these cars done, so I'm still here, man. I'm still here. All right, so basically, there's going to be a part 2 to this. So, as I say, y'all see this part as far as I got the fan out. I got the damper out. What else I got out? Fan damper out. Took off all the hoses. I got all my coolant right here in this bucket. So as I say, that's the damper coolant. I filled all the coolant in the bucket, which was pretty. That's what I like. It's not messy. When I had to do that Renzel, oh God, that joint was all over the place. So just take my time, just mark everything, revisit everything, and get it done. As I said, I need to start working on the Toyota tonight. Also, just little things, man, because I can't just focus on. I got so many different things to do, people. I just can't just get frustrated over this. I need to just, first thing first, next is take the nose out. That's next. Then I'll figure out the radiator. I just got to make sure now I have somewhere to put the nose where I can actually keep it here, and I'll drop it, but make sure it's out of my way. I got to make sure I wrap it up good and just make sure it's out of my way. So, all right, peace.